Yo, what's going on? You're tuning in to another exciting episode of the Mario Ramone Review. And today we're going to do the haves and the have-nots. The one that came out July 3rd, Smitten. I was on vacation, so I was unable to do the review. But now I'm here, okay? If you like the review, definitely subscribe and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and pass the video to your friends. It's the only way. Word of mouth is the best way, okay? So any of your friends that like the haves and the have-nots, definitely pass it on. I'm going to be talking fast because there's a lot to cover and I only have 10 minutes, okay? So let's get to it. Veronica and David. OMG. So they're getting a divorce, and David came over to Veronica's house to beg her to leave his son Jeffrey alone, okay? Poor Jeffrey. He has so much going on. But Veronica was like, no, I'm not going to leave him alone. I'm not going to leave you alone. I'm not going to leave that bitch alone who you have in my house. Because David bought this brand new mansion and now he got this girl up in there. And you know, Veronica's evil. Her zodiac sign is evil. Honey, she's not having that times 10. Oh my God. So anyway, he backslaps Veronica. I mean, he took it from Wichita, Kansas. He's so, bam! That girl flew like she was Superwoman. Okay? She flew across that room. I couldn't believe he did it in front of little man boy too. And I was like, little man boy was just all up in her guts. He need to be standing up for her. Even if they're not, she's a woman, like stand up for her. That's what I said last week. But then finally, little man boy, he stood up to David. He was like, you get out of here, you leave her alone. And then David was like, what you gonna do? I have one more hit left. Little man boy was standing there with his boxer shorts on. OMG. Veronica was so embarrassed that she got the shit slapped out of her in front of little man boy. She started screaming at little man boy. She said, get out of here, little man boy. Just leave. Get out. And then before she kicked David out, her ex-husband, she said, when we got married, I asked you not to do two things. One was don't pimp slap me. You can choke a bitch, but you cannot pimp slap a bitch. And number two, don't cheat on me. And he was like, bitch, you cheated on me. You were in my car with Benny, dumb dodo Benny, and the newspaper got you. So you cheated on me first. And then you know Veronica killed David's little girlfriend. Killed that bitch, honey. Veronica is more than ride or die. She's the leader of the ride or diers. Okay? Can't believe it. So anyway, what else is happening? Oh, so poor Jeffrey. Jeffrey is going through it with his police officer boyfriend. He ransacked his house. He took his couch pillows and put a knife in them and just put cotton everywhere. And then Jeffrey's dad came over and was like, did your mother do this? He said, no, my crazy ass boyfriend did it. I have a crazy boyfriend like you have a crazy wife, Dad. We're magnets to this shit. And he was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Does he get physical with you? And he was like, yes. Oh my God. David was about to pull his head off and throw it at Jeffrey. But he kept it on because Jeffrey's grown and he's trying to let him live and everything. But you can't be hitting on my child. Well, in the meanwhile, the crazy ass police officer walks out from the back. And then David was like, well, I didn't know he was here. And Jeffrey said, I didn't either. This motherfucker is crazy. Jeffrey, get out of there. He tried to do a motor suicide. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'm trying to tell you, something in the milk ain't clean. So then the crazy police officer tells Jeffrey, I'm going to get some psychiatry help, some psychologists at work to help me work these things out. And when I do, you going to come live with me? Jeffrey, hail to the no. You're going to wake up with a plank of wood in between your knees, and he's going to be standing at the foot of the bed with an axe, not even a hammer, an axe. It's going to be misery on ice, okay? Please and thank you. Poor dumb Benny. He got caught on a surveillance video and he should have called the police and he should have called the ambulance, but he wasn't thinking. I won't say Benny is dumb in this aspect, but he does make a lot of unsmart decisions. Okay, but in this particular thing, he didn't know. He walked in on Uncle Vinny on the ground bleeding, his best friend's uncle, which he should have probably called the police or something, but he didn't want to be like an accessory to the murder. I don't know what Benny was thinking. He laid the gun down on the counter and there was this other guy in there and he thought Benny did it. And Benny, you could just find mess, okay? Mess finds you. Oh my God. I'm gonna get Benny a roll of toilet paper for tissue because he's in some shit, okay? Because when Mitch finds out that Benny is on that surveillance, it's going to be on. It's going to be on. The name of this particular show is called Smitten. And the reason it's called Smitten is because Landon is smitten with the future President Charles. Landon is like fixing his tie in front of the staff and can I give you a knee massage? And let me take off your shoes. He's the fourth member in Destiny's Child when they did Let Me Cater to You. Baby, this is a day you blow me away. Landon, go sit your ass down. This man don't want you. He wants Candace. He wants some of that good that he already had, baby. Some of that chocolate with that long hair. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. OMG. Hannah called and cussed Catherine out. She said, bitch, what you put this $7 million in my account for? Catherine said, bitch, I didn't put $7 million in your account. And then, so she was like, but I'll talk to you later. I'll tell you what happened. Because that's the exact amount that Wyatt Cryer is missing. So it's going to come to pieces that it's his inheritance. And you know that the mother, Hannah, is going to give it back to Catherine because that's her duty. And Candace kind of like blackmailed them out of this money. And with Oscar and everything, and Candace is good. She's a pimp and a blackmailer. This girl is good, and she wants the president. The president wants her, and she is like, quit doing all these scams, honey, and be a first lady and write a book for $200,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? You can write these books and first sellers and all this stuff. Not a year, but a month, honey. You can get $200,000 a month. We write a book and start doing the book tours and talking at different universities and everything. And you, the first lady, teach me how to Dougie, okay? But this $7 million, I think Hannah's going to give it to, if she doesn't give it to the FBI, she's going to give it to Catherine because Catherine's going to be like, you know, Wyatt's money, his inheritance is just gone. And so what happened is Candace put the money in her brother's account, but the brother, of course, Dodo Benny, didn't say, Mom and I, we have a shared account. But on Benny's behalf, once again, Candace was pressuring him. She was like, Benny, I really need this favor. I really need to wire some money. And he probably thought it was going to be like $200,000. He didn't know it was going to be like $7 million. So, but he should have told, what grown man has a joint account with his mama? Unless it's Beyonce. Now, if your mother is Beyonce, I always want a joint account. Okay? I want that Ferrari in blue, purple, and red. Okay. So, I just don't know what to say about Benny. He just pressures me every time. Veronica is going to get back at Jeffrey through David. You caught that? Veronica's the only person on TV that keeps getting physically abused. I mean, Jim Cryer choked the shit out of her when he found out the guy raped his son in jail. And then her own son stabbed the shit out of her. And then her husband just backslapped the shit out of her. She's gonna be blue and purple and blue. She keeps getting the shit slapped out of her. And baby, even her best friend Catherine pulled a gun out on her and a knife. Oh my God, there's so much going on in this. But it was so funny when the president's advisor, he was like, quit having that dude up in your room at nighttime because we are all talking. And the president was like, first of all, you bastards don't need to be talking behind my back if you're on my staff and you ride or die with me, okay? And then he said, and second of all, that boy is not gay. Stevie Wonder can see he gay. Stevie Wonder be like, I smell sugar. Okay? His confectionery, his zodiac sign is confectionery sugar, child. That boy gay, poor Landon. And Landon got the Al DeBarge hair, but so does Charles, the president. They both got the Al DeBarge hair. I don't know. I think the president likes the attention a little bit because ain't no straight dude. My dad and my uncles would punch the soul out of a motherfucker if they was all on them like that. The way Landon, let me put your tie up. Ooh, let me massage you. Are you tense? Can I drink your water for you? Right, a little too much attention. Gonna sit your ass down, okay? Like I said, I want some Candace. Now you might want to get spray paint yourself dark and get a black wig, bitch. Then we can do something. Get me drunk. We can role play. You can play like you Candace. Well, anyway, if you like the review, definitely like, subscribe, pass it to your friends. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys next time on the Mario Ramone review. Peace.